Hey, Rodger, good to see you. Thanks for having me in your home today. We met last week and we talked about what we were going to do to try and brighten up your kitchen a little bit. I had Josh make some samples for you, and I brought those over today to kind of show them to you.
Okay.
So you get an idea of what you like and don't like. This one has a protective top coat on it already, but you can see how it pulls in. So you got a little bit, because you're going to reuse this sink. You're going to keep the sink.
Yep.
And then these tiles are going to stay in here as well. So we're just going to replace the little section of backsplash there. But that is kind of what we were thinking.
Oh, looking nice.
And now we can have these veins wider, thinner, have them fluctuate. Typically, you got a little bit of this where it comes and it goes. We want it to be as natural as possible. But this is with the UV. This is our UV gloss top coat. The UV top coat is the most durable top coat on the market right now. Nothing will scratch it, stain it. You could literally beat this with a hammer and it's not going to mess up. So I don't recommend it, but you can see it in action on our YouTube channel. We do a hammer test.
Wow.
And it is phenomenal. And it just, yeah. So this is a UV cured top coat. Super easy to clean, just soap and water. And I know you said you wanted the glossy finish on there. You can see the reflection of the lights in there, but you can't actually see the light bulb itself, but it is glossy still. And I wanted to make sure you're okay with that top coat. It is not the same as just the unfinished epoxy that's like glossy like a mirror, like your stovetop here.
Yeah.
So,
no, I like that.
and what do you think about the color palette? It goes really well with your tile. You can see the tile right there.
Yeah, it does.
It's got a little bit of all three of those colors are in here. You got some of the mocha, the bone, the dark. This is a chestnut, I think.
Okay.
Maybe some walnut. And then the white's not too white, right? We didn't want it like hospital white,
Right.
but it is definitely brighter. So if this were all your countertops and then your new countertops, this is going to go away. This will all be just a solid countertop going all the way over that.
That'll be very nice.
Very nice. And then I wanted to ask you, as long as I'm here, because I didn't notice this before, but you've got your trash can here. It looks like that's a permanent fixture, like it's always there.
Yes.
Okay. Would you want your
don't
countertop to go over so that it kind of hides that, so it's underneath it? So your countertop can go out to where the trash can ends right there. So you'd get like a little extra 5-6 inches.
How's that?
Well, you can still throw stuff in it.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Would you want the extra countertop space? That would give you literally an extra almost 8 inches of countertop right there.
I am lacking in space.
All right. So we'll have to make a note of
kitchen, so a little more never hurts.
Okay. All right. And then one quick question. How did you find us? How did you decide to call Counterintelligence?
I was just talking with a friend of mine, and she had found
Tony.
Tony.
Okay.
And she had found you folks, and I said, well, don't let him get away. I want him in my house.
Come by and take a look.
Take a look after I looked at some of the pictures and stuff, and thought that I'm not satisfied with the color combinations that work here, that I wanted it to be a little lighter and give it its own life.
This will completely update your kitchen for sure. So
yeah,
especially without having to replace the appliances with the dark color in there with the black accents, it's going to pull it all together. So I am quite pleased with this sample. Now I'm seeing it in your kitchen. Do you have any edits, any comments? This is your chance to edit this and say, you know what, if there's anything you don't like about it, or you'd like to see more of anything, or less of anything, let me know so that we can have it, because they've already started. We're almost done building your countertops, and we'll probably start pouring them here this week.
I wanted to try to bring just a little bit of the flooring colors
Some of this natural wood.
Yes.
Okay.
If that wouldn't change it too much.
So let me put this down on the floor and take a look.
No.
So, yeah, there's like right in here. This is not, I might be able to switch this one out. It goes well with the backsplash and the tile. But we might be able to edit in something like this lighter shade here without too much more. So I'll work on that.
Okay.
And see if we can't bring back something else for you to take a look at. And then let me show you these ones here. This one here. Now this doesn't have a top coat on it, but it does have some wider veins in it.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's got a little bit more of the lighter colors, whereas this has less of the lighter colors in it. So would this style of veining look?
Yeah, this style of veining in that
top coat.
Top coat.
Okay. Yeah, because this actually goes.
I would like that because I think that's going to give it its own.
Yeah, that kind of works a little bit better with the floor too.
Yeah,
it's got the larger sections of the lighter color. Well, there we go. All right, I think that's a winner.
I think that would be in that coating, this color. I like a little more life in it.
Right. Okay.
And,
very cool. All right, so we'll put a little bit more veins in it, so it's got a little bit more action going on in it, so not so much negative space.
Right.
So like how this comes through and that splits out, and we will basically get that going through your whole countertop.
Right.
So you don't have a lot of countertop here, so we are squeezing a lot into a small space, but adding this little extra 8 to 10 inches here is going to help us out a lot because it's going to give us some more work. Now, is that your main entrance over there? Where you come in, or where's your...
come in this back door.
Okay, and you spend most of your time right here probably?
Oh, yeah.
So we'll probably have the veins going maybe in like at this direction, like coming in like that, running through your counters.
Oh, okay.
Going diagonally this way.
I hadn't even thought about that.
Right? So that way when you're walking around, it's going to steer you this way into the kitchen.
Yeah, and when you
Like
come
vision.
in, it'd still be making you turn to come into this area. Mm-hmm. So it would work out fine.
Well, you get the largest one. Like if this were here on your countertop going through there, it would branch off and you'd get like a statement vein essentially.
You're right.
So this would be your statement piece right here, and the rest of it would be all accents to that. So, all right. Well, I think that's a winner. I think we'll go ahead and go with this color, this palette. And if you have any other questions, like I said, we're almost done getting it built. So we're going to try and get it poured by the end of the week, maybe early next week. So we'll be in touch with you here probably within 2 weeks to get it put in.
All right. Yeah.
So, is that good enough time for you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Before the holidays?
Yeah. Whatever. I'm retired, so I'm at your
Perfect.
beck and call.
All right. Well, then we'll fit it into your schedule.
One in the door. I'll make sure the door's open.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you. And I think she'll be fine with it too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good girl.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Rodger. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us in today. We appreciate this opportunity to film your kitchen. And
all right.
We'll have you guys back out to film this after we get the installation done so you can see what it looks like when it's all finished. This will be a phenomenal transformation. So
I'm looking forward to that point when we can walk in and see it all in its glory.
Right. Yeah, with the new LED lights that you've got in here and the backsplash and stuff, it's going to look really, really nice.
Right.
Most of the kitchens we do, they don't have the nice backsplash in them already. So it's just the countertops, and then we have to wait or come back later on to get it with the backsplash to see it, because that's really, this nice backsplash will complement your countertops so much.
Yes.
It's going to look really nice. So awesome. Well, thank you, and we'll see you here in about a week.
Okay.
Get these things installed.
All right, guys, welcome back. I am Chris with Counterintelligence, and today I am standing here in Rodger's kitchen after he just got beautiful new epoxy countertops. First things first, Rodger, what do you think of these new countertops?
I think they are fantastic. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the effort that they went into to come back with what I wanted, and they did it to a T.
Yeah, absolutely. What I love the most is just how well they match the veins to the backsplash that you already had recently installed. It just looks like one cohesive piece right here. And then we also extended your countertop. It used to end right about here. We extended it out, gave you just a little bit more counter space, more working room when you're cooking in here. Has that already been beneficial to you?
Oh, yes.
You love it?
I was always short of counter space.
Yeah.
If I get pots and pans out and stuff, pretty soon I have no place to go. This opened it up again.
Perfect. And remind us again, how did you hear about us?
A friend of mine, I'd been looking at something of this nature. She was going to have them come and give her a check out and see what they could do for her. And I said, well, when they get done there, send them over here. And she did. And we had a nice discussion on what could be done and what couldn't.
Right.
And, what I was looking for, and they said that they could do it. And as I said before, they did it right up front. Just cannot get over the fact that everything I asked for is here.
That's awesome. That makes us happy.
And most people that have come in that were in the house before the change always commented about it was almost like being in a cave right here.
Dark.
Everything was dark.
Yep.
And colorless and then everything. And they said now it's done a complete changeover.
Yeah.
And everybody
Total
likes
makeover.
it, and they feel very comfortable coming in now. And before they were a little hesitant to get in there.
It was too dark for them?
Too dark for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think the changes that you've been making is really just turning this into a gorgeous home.
Yes, it has. I get up in the morning and walk out here, and I'm smiling when I look at this because it's so bright and cheery that you can't go wrong. And I just look forward to it.
Yeah. Crazy to think that in just 3 weeks ago, it was a completely different kitchen. And now here you are with the countertops that you dreamed of, that you wanted. You were recommended by a friend. Would you recommend us to a friend if they needed countertops?
Oh, yeah. Hands down.
Awesome.
And they can't, as I said, they worked with me and made me feel comfortable asking different questions and can we do this or can we not do this? And they came up with everything that I wanted, and I just can't tell you how much I appreciate this because I just feel very comfortable now being in here and in the kitchen, and where before I just was there because I had to be to get something to eat.
Right. Now you enjoy your kitchen.
Now I enjoy it.
Well, that makes us so happy that you're so happy. Thanks so much for joining us. If you're in the need for epoxy countertops, we hope you think of Counteri. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks, Rodger.
You bet.